we go. Like so. I'm on the dashboard. Go to dashboard actually. Alright. Actually, hold on. I think I can actually do it here if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe not. I don't know. Hey Hannah. Good to see you. How are you today? Oh, that's good to know. Since you're since you're here and everything, Hannah, is everything coming in okay? You know, like, can you hear me in stream and all that jazz? Because normally I would be going my stream itself on my phone to check, but you know, because usually I don't have people coming in and saying anything much, so dealing with something. Alright, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Well, you know, decently is good enough, so, because I know sometimes when people say, like, oh, like, you have such a deep voice, like, oh, and it's like you're so low and so deep that it's like sometimes it can be hard to really hear you or whatever. But I can't help it. And I just remembered, I forgot to fucking change the, I forgot to fucking, you know. Well, I appreciate I appreciate that, Anna. I really do. Cause yeah, like, cause yeah, funny thing, cause you know, while I'm also doing some other stuff, but I guess I might as well kind of like just talk about this. But long ago, back when I was kind of starting to do stuff on YouTube, I think people can't judge their own voices very well. I mean, it's not that like I'm judging my own voice or anything like that. It's just so random little story, kind of just to because kind of like to kill time. So a long time ago, back on YouTube, I used to do a lot of like uh, I want to say like live stream vlogs, I guess. Sometimes that would be like, I used to use Google Hangout, I'll go directly to YouTube, and all that just jazz. And there were even times where I would do like pre-recorded videos where I'd be like talking about something, and I remember some people used to be like, "Oh, your voice sounds so stupid, like why are you talking? Shut up, blah 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 blah." And I guess you could say like back then, it kind of like it kind of got me. It kind of got to me a little bit, where it's like, um, I didn't know if I was going to be doing anything like, like videos where, maybe, I mean, cause the thing is, like, I started off doing videos and content and stuff like that, not really having much of a way to, like, make any kind of content, because I was gonna do, like, only, like, kind of, like, two things, really. I was either gonna do, like, like live stream vlogs where I'm kind of, I just go live and talk about God knows what, or or I used to do like videos where it's like, I'll have like, or it's like I'll do like videos where like, I'll have like music, or something playing, and then, go from there. Like I'll have like music playing and, all that jazz. So, yeah, but it is what it is. I guess you could say, like, I kind of grew out of the whole situation. Like, oh, some people are going to be assholes and say, like, your voice is this or that or whatever, but, yeah. Anyway. So, yeah, since I now managed to check everything and all that, and since, I got got some confirmation, I'm going to go ahead and do my intro. So, as always, everyone, hey, yo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs. It's Mr. Rumble Roses here yet again, and welcome back to yet another random installment of Let's Plays Live. For those that don't know what Let's Plays Live is, because I know there's been some new people that have followed the channel recently, Let's Plays Live is a thing that I do pretty much where I just stream random things at random times. Either because A, I'm wanting, to like test things out, B, I'm in the mood to play something, I might as well do it on stream, or C, I'm just bored as hell, or I guess the maybe still goes into B, but, or sometimes, like, I maybe just, like, bored as hell, not really doing much of anything and all that, so I'm like, okay, I think I'll do something, and I'll try and, just do it on stream and just hang out with anyone who comes by. I apologize for the constant coughing. It's not known to be like that. But yeah, today we're gonna be kind of playing some more Doom 2, aka Doom 2 Hell on Earth, because there's a lot. Because for some reason on Twitch there's a lot of Doom 2 categories for whatever reason. Almost kind of like the same with Classic Doom, even though there's there's Classic Doom without the Episode 4, there's Ultimate Doom, and then there's Doom 2016, which is still called Doom. So, yeah. But yeah, we're gonna be continuing things with Doom 2. We're gonna be continuing with more of the Blorc mod, which is basically a weapons mod that was made by the same person who made the Titan Demag mod and everything. And we managed to get all the way up to this level that you're seeing on the screen right now with the whole demo thing, which is the Circle of Death or Destruction. So, we managed to do all that. And also I've made things very retro-like, and everything. So resolution scale is the original, because this is what it looks like. This looks like it's the max, but doing original and doing non-white screen. And also we are using this little chainsaw replacement because it is awesome. I'll explain more when I don't have much enemies to deal with. Fucking use it, but yeah, so this weapon right here I'm using, I think it's called like the Widowmaker or something like that. I was talking to the mod creator because we're technically friends and all that. And he said that for some odd reason in this text port, which is what the whole thing is, and everything. He said that the text port has it where the chainsaw or this chainsaw replacement, he said that this chainsaw replacement, hold on. Okay, so yeah, he said that this chainsaw replacement that, is for this mod, is apparently going to run on infinite ammo, because apparently it's supposed to use cell ammo, so, things that you would get for the, plasma rifle and BFG. But for some odd reason, there's like some sort of thing in the engine, the port, that's making it to where you can be able to just use infinite ammo. You can just use this thing as much as you want. And honestly, I'm kind of liking this because, because I'd say like this is one of those like bugs that's actually like a good bug, like a fun bug. So we can be able to just, use this weapon, for the most part, and just, you can just use this weapon for the most part, and, you can save a lot of ammo. There were some other things too, I believe, that will go along. But other than that, like I said, it's overall like one of those like bugs that is actually like a fun bug, a bug that I wouldn't mind not ever getting fixed. Apparently, Cackle went to sleep. Alright. Ow. But yeah, like pretty much just pretty much like ever since I got this in first level of Doom 2, I've been using it pretty much for the majority of the whole playthrough thus far, because it's been really effective. It's been really super effective. I was able to use use that to save a lot of ammo. Alright, got the mega armor. So I think about like how I want the music to be. Yeah, well, we'll just go with that, I guess. Alright, so here. Painbringer, yours to wield. Yeah, there's firing some ghosty boys. Where the fuck did he come from? Alright. Over here. Alright, I'm gonna chill here and quick save. Oh wow, I got 72 out of 71 kills. That's funny. I guess now I can just, collect, some extra ammo. Alright, we're good. You have won. Your victory has enabled humankind to evacuate Earth and escape the nightmare. Now you're the only human left on the face of the planet. Cannibal mutations, carnivorous aliens, and evil spirits are your only neighbors. You sit back and wait for death, content that you have saved your species. But then, Earth Control beams down a message from space. Sensors have located the source of the alien invasion. If you go there, you may be able to block their entry. The alien base is in the heart of your own home city, not far from the starport. Slowly and painfully, you get up and return to the fray. Sorry, I was trying to I was trying to like do that voiceover thing, and I think it's from like PlayStation Doom or something like that. Because I remember a while back on one of my PSN I remember back on one of my videos, my past streams that I did, where I uploaded one of my side-in playthroughs, aka the PS6 Doom PC port thing. Someone had to comment those. I think it was talking about like how I don't know if I was like fully or kind of sounded like the announcer dude. Yellow key card. Alright, so I can't remember if we actually have to do this actually. Worried about it or not, but hey, gives an excuse to kill some more shit. Kill a fat old incubus. I'd kind of forgotten that there were some that are still around, fucking, arachnotrons. Ah, okay. I honestly did not know about this switch. And now I got the berserk. has to make this little path, make a little pathway and all I'm trying to remember. Okay, hold on. We're gonna save it here. Okay, so we'll do that. Save that berserk. It's like, even though these things, even though it's got alive and all that, I think that I think like in a way, I want to say like in a way that like they're kind of like stuck in these little areas. Okay, everything's opened up. Fuck. That's right. Like, I am remembering now. The only way we're going back out is if you somehow find the red key. And you know what? Even though we don't really need to do it, but we know where we know where a lot of enemies are. Yeah, just have some fun clearing that shit out. Okay, so now we have that. I've honestly never figured out like if there's actually I've never figured out honestly if there's like if there's like actually like a fucking red key in this level. Cause I'm just so used to like just going through the game or going through this level and then getting the yellow key, killing cacodemons. Alright. So all switches that are up need to be down. But yeah, say if we can get to like at least level 20 or something, that would actually be kind of cool. Gonna kind of just try and clear out the outside clutter. I do kind of wonder though. I mean, even though like I'm not like getting my hopes up. But I'm kind of wondering like how this thing would be trying to deal with the icon of sin. crosshair was yellow. Oh well. Let's make some progress, shall we? I'm just glad. I'm just glad that this fucking thing actually works. You know, like this whole weapon. You know, this whole changing of the. You know, like the weapon stuff and all that. Because I remember this one mod I was trying to play. I tried to play. I think it was called like DS Doom 3 or something like that. And I remember that. I think like the super shotgun was a completely different weapon, but then I remembered like, oh, but I remember like, you know, trying to fire the weapon and all that, and it's like, oh, it crashes the game. So yeah. I will say though that when it comes to this weapons mod, I honestly would love to have this for. I'd honestly like to see this. I honestly would love to see a version of this mod made playable for, like, you know, the Doom 1 port. Like, I can miss, you know, you know, I can miss this and everything, but. You know, if we both like have, you know, this weapon and still have like, you know, the infinite ammo ability, then I'm honestly fucking good. Don't have a blue key. Somehow these fuckers got into the building. Like, somehow these fuckers got into the building. How smart are they? Alright, blue key in hand. So I remember which way I want to go now. Man, I will admit though, like I did have like some people who wanted to be an asshole or back then. And I still to this day have no idea why. Yeah, I guess like one thing to kind of talk about it. Hey, Rock Dude, good to see you. Welcome on in. Hope we're having a good and dope ass Monday. Not much. Just you know, just in that mood to just do somewhat, just do something while streaming, and figured I'd play some Doom 2 with a weapons mod called Blorc. And it's actually just going to town on enemies with a weapon that's technically been made to be infinite ammo since there's the thing that's been going on with this port. You know, which I don't mind. Oh yeah, over here. Yeah, I remember a long time ago back on YouTube. I had like, I don't know if I want to say it was like just one person in particular, or like several people, or whatever. But I remember a long time ago, I'd upload like a random ass video, on my YouTube. I think it was mainly just like me and a friend of mine who I met while like just playing Duke Nukem games and all that. I think it's just like me and him, just doing playing like thing. I think like what happened was I had sent that to him. He liked it. I don't know if he like shared it, elsewhere or whatever. Like I don't know like the full story about what happened, but all I know is that one random day, I was making a video, a Duke Nukem video with a friend of mine, and everything, and I think like some of his haters like piled on to me or something like that, and then what was it? And then it's like and I just remember like some people were being like complete assholes and everything, and one day I started getting like I can't remember when it started, but like I just remember the video, and I remember like it getting like shitted on for no fucking reason, and then like for whatever fucking reason, every time I uploaded a video, I'll get like fucking 10 dislikes right off the bat. I could upload a fucking brand new video at that time, and it would be up for like a few seconds, and all of a sudden I get like 10 fucking dislikes for no goddamn reason. And it kind of like, just made me think to myself, like, either someone hates me to the point where, like, someone or some people are hating on me for some reason, because, like, I did one, bad thing, I did, like, a non-bad thing, and I just randomly upload, like a Duke video with a friend, and, like, either, I never figured out, like, who or what was, causing this, like, especially, like, who the fuck was causing it, but, like, I just remember, like, back then, people, like, I had, like, every single video that I upload, fucking 10 dislikes right off the bat. No idea why. Had no idea why I was getting so much hate for. I'll admit, like, I'm not the most perfect being in the whole entire fucking world, but, but for someone or some people, make my YouTube career pretty much, be a living hell, for no reason. It's just, honestly, it was fucking pretty pathetic. Ow. But anyway. I've pretty much just been, pretty much like, I'm pretty much doing a bit of a thing, or I'm just doing like a random stream, cause I was kind of in that mood, just play something on stream, and, load up Doom 2 with the Blorc mod, one of my favorite weapons mods, especially one of the few that actually, technically works, I guess. Just going from there. Yeah, this weapon right here has definitely been, pretty nice to use. the fact that there's like some sort of bug thing, some with the port, involved in this. It's like, hey, I can, I can abuse the shit out of this. I can just, use my other weapons for a rainy day. And because, I'm wanting to kind of keep things as retro as possible, I also have everything be as retro-like as possible, from like the graphics, even music, because normally I would have like at least the resolution to be at max, to where it's like, all nice and pretty looking, but yeah, probably would do that, and also like have the remix of Major Whole Schultz, playing on the thing, but I decided to get retro today. There. Alright, there we go here. I do believe you'll find I hear an archvile. It's like, I do believe you'll find I fucking hear an archvile. Thank God for the panic button. I got the blue. The bluey gooey. Bluey gooey. Bluey gooey. Gooey gooey, nice and bluey. Good, good. That's one big blue egg. Take that. Industrial zone. The level that houses the secret exit, because this game has not one, not two, not three, four, 20, not even fucking 30, but 32 levels. Shoot some ghostly boys. Oh. I'm gonna save it here. Quick save, that is. Save it here again. Well, quick save again because. able to look down. Damn it, I was on it and then touched it, but what for? God damn it! Fuck! Like I'm touching, it's like getting to it, but then it's like, it's like I'm on the tippy toes of it or something. But now we're going to be the soul sphere. I want to try and get to this place. God damn it. Damn it, I was on it. Looks like I don't know where the fuck I am. Alright, so went in there. Went over here. Through here. And yatta! Wolfenstein! Congratulations! You found the secret level. It looks like it's been built by humans rather than demons. You wonder who the inmates of this corner of hell will be. So yes, now we're in the secret levels, or one of the secret levels, which is Wolfenstein. So, in Doom 2, that's, the way to get the Wolfenstein, the secret level is what I just did. So basically, in a nutshell, you have to try to get on that little platform island thing. If you can do that, hit the switch, go in that one little area where those there's like 2 or 3 cacodemons were. At most, grab the invulnerability. Go back to that one teleporter. And if you have the yellow key, you can be able to go into the to the area with the yellow key that needs the yellow key. Just go through a little tunnel, open up, find the the opening of the wall, and bada bing bada boom. And yeah, this level kind of went through some changes as well. So pretty much this whole level is, you know, based on Wolfenstein, also known as Wolfenstein 3D. And whenever the game, like, you know, and then whenever the game is, like, you know, having this various reports or whatever, one thing about it was that there's a bit of sensory going on, mostly in terms of the Wolfenstein stuff, you know, the whole Nazi thing. So at one point in time, because I think they did this with like the BFG edition at first, you know, but don't fully quote me on that. But in the BFG edition, they took out a lot of they took out a lot of, like, you know, the Wolfenstein / Nazi stuff. They even went so far. They even went so far as to fucking They even went so far as to fucking call this level, I think it was like 80 KFA or something like that, which is pretty much like a little reference to one of the cheat codes where you go get, like, I think it's like, you know, full ammo armor, you know, and then for the Super Secret level, aka Map 32, which was going to be gross, I think they called that simply as Keen, because Commander Keen. And I think, like, I remember, like, in the BOG edition, you know, they didn't have, like, these posters of, like, you know, the Eagles. They didn't have the poster of Hitler and everything like that. It's pretty much like kind of like the Baron instance. Instead of the Nazi, instead of, you know, these boyos, they're famous for fighting communists. Still had the Pinky Demons, but they didn't have these guys. Same goes for same also went for the gross level. But I think now, in the new generation, they managed to basically kind of, I guess you could say, like, they basically kind of, like, managed to work around some of the stuff. Like, they changed the Nazi symbol to this. And they modified Hitler's. They took away. They slightly modified Hitler's little facial hair thing. And they were able to call the two levels, you know, Wolfenstein and Gross. And I think also, there has been a bit of a hot trend, but I think also they might have changed. They might have, like, you know, had the songs changed. It's probably in the edition, but I don't know. Alright. So this is the normal exit. You know, if you want to, not do that, but you open this, open this, open this, here's the secret exit. And we are going to go to the secret exit, but right after I go get the Mega Sphere. Ow, 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 ow. Get out of here. Yeah, basically these levels, you know, they're pretty much like, you know, like, they're pretty much, you know, go with the original, but, they're much bigger and everything, but they're much bigger than what you would see in, like, Wolfenstein originally, but, this little secret area right here, you know, like, this whole area, this is not originally in, Wolfenstein. You know, it's just, it's something that kind of like to state, yeah, that was a little secret. You know, to show like some items and stuff, but it don't matter. You know, this little area here is pretty much the final secret. Congratulations, you found the super secret level. You better blaze through this one. And there you go. Over here, the little secret area. A plasma gun, plasma ammo. All the little areas. There's some secret stuff. Oh, supposed to open. So it's like magic. good majority of them. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can build to at least get, maybe around like map 20. Making really good progress so far. Gotta love it. Oh, so okay, so I got my step. Hold on. Give me a sec. So let me go to this. So apparently I just got my DVD stats again, but apparently there was results was few indexes, some players, correct email. There we go. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, so yeah, hold on, give me a sec. Let me basically apparently, behavior, debit, whatever. They apparently did they had some errors, in the results. So yeah, so most played characters for Killer with Skull Merchant. That is true, because she is my main. Ash, hasn't changed because I have to play with him a lot. 207 hours played, 1,178, 852. Spider games played, 326 killer games played. Times hooked, 1,538. Players hooked, 1,336. And times escape, 341. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, now things have gotten a bit more accurate for for my stuff. So, cause yeah, even though like people, they hate going to the Skull Merchant and shit like that, but yes, I do main her. You know, am I good with her? It depends on your point of view. I've had some good wins with her. She's I've gotten killer games stuff like that down to where I'd play her and all that and yes, there have been those moments where it's like, oh, fucking, people want to either kill themselves on the hook to try and go next, or they'll just DC, which actually I think I need to try to make a TikTok command, but yeah, basically, the reason why I'm bringing TikTok up is because um, the reason why I bring TikTok up is because at one point in time, when I was doing some killer action on stream, I shit you not, has put a survivor put a map offering down for area crows, and it was one of the people who DC'd. I shit you not, I get an area crows map offering, and all that jazz, and three people DC'd. They literally all three, the three of them DC'd. Now I don't know 100% for sure if they were Swift or not, but my guess is that they probably were because because often at times whenever I see people whenever I see more than one person like DC or whatever, Usually they've been in a Swift. So like I'm going to assume that it was like a 3-person Swift, um, and everything. And it just made me laugh, but also just like made me think about still about like how fucking pathetic some people can be. Like like oh my god, like fucking. You bring Area Crow's mind, you don't even try to play the game, and then like, oh, the Skull Merch, I'm doing the DC, even though like she's been, even though like she got nerfed and all that bullshit, which, and I still stand by this, but I think that honestly, behavior needs to revert Skull Merchant back. How fucking put her back to day one for all I care, day one Skull Merchant, because because no matter what's gonna happen. There's going to be like those type of survivors that will still bitch and moan and complain in DC or kill themselves on hook, and just because you're playing Skull Merchant and all that, it's like motherfucker, grow up, grow up, learn to play the game, and learn to face the killer and all that, like, and who knows, you could have fucking got out against me for all I know, but yeah, like I just remember like the whole situation of where. I think I threw up like one drone, on a mount that was brought by one of the people in this voted Swift, and it's like DC, DC, DC. So I pretty much made a thing. I was like, you know what? If this Laura stays, she can get, she can escape. Whether it be like hatch or, exiting main gate. So. And I did, like I let her go. Like I grabbed her once. Like I grabbed her once because I was just, it's just kind of like the mentality, I guess. I think it's like, oh, this was a bot, and I didn't really, and then I didn't honestly pay attention. But like I never hooked the Laura once. I let her go. And I want to say that I think I might have boarded all 3 of the bots, I think. Which I was which I was satisfied enough. I was like, okay, I got the quitters, so. All 3 of these specters are shit. Ow. What? There's like 5 specters in this room. Alright. Remember. Oh. I hope everyone's enjoying the stream and everything. I know that things are pretty quiet, but still. Whether you're watching this live or plotted or whatever. All the stuff and all the things. Alright, so I got my cells suited and booted. There's the one on the left. Alright. Yes, slowly but surely start opening doors and pathways. And that's how this level works for some reason. And there we go. Alright, courtyard. So, I don't remember exactly how when I found this out, but I remember like a long time ago doing this whole thing like the I guess like the normal / hard way, I guess. But I basically found out that you can finish this level pretty quick, like, if you know exactly where you need to go and what you need to get. We are going to stock up on all the health and armor bonuses. Alright, yo, skull key. Up here. Geckos. Old Kekio demons. Might as well, get all these. Get that. You can see over on the left side, it was kind of flashing and all that, but get the blue key, and we're done. I'll admit, like, I think this is the one level I'm not much of a fan of. And basically what you gotta do is you gotta come over here, and get some keys. Now logically you think like, oh, I need all 3 keys, you know, blue, green, red, yellow, but the main thing that you want to be able to do is you want to try to, like, you know, get the red one at most. You can either get the yellow or the blue, and then you're good to go. Because the red key is pretty much the main thing that you want to you probably noticed. That was the key that basically that was the key that basically that was the thing that took up the most space. Yeah, like I said, you know, trying to deal with all this shit. Fucking annoying as hell. And this right here is another thing I don't like about this fucking level. It's like, what the hell are you supposed to do in order to get the floor raised and stuff, you know, to go to that door? Man, fire one bullet. Okay, so I got the red key. Impy Wimpy. Nope, not there. Alright. Looks like we have got a way out, finally. Yes, we got yellow and red. So we're gonna go to the door. That's okay, red's normal armor. There you go. Alright. So like I said, we're just going to try and see if we can get up to map 20, which we did. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and call it for this stream and everything today. I hope you guys have enjoyed and everything. I certainly have made some fun with it. Probably next Saturday during my Shoot 'em Up Saturday stream, I might actually try and do more of Doom 2 with the Blorc mod and everything. I might see if I can maybe finish up the game and all that, have like a part 3, type thing going on. But other than that, though, we managed to make some progress. Went through a couple of went through the secret levels, everything like that as well. So I am happy. Alright, so for anyone who's lurking about in the chat and everything, please copy the raid message, because we are going to try and we are going to try and do a raid, as I always do, whether it be like during my downtime, whether it be like during my normal stream time, or during the random times where I stream, because I like trying to better raid people. I think another thing to I'm gonna raid too, since he goes on for quite a bit and everything. But yeah, we are going to go raid Mr. Detroit Love, playing some DVD right now and everything. Now, just to kind of put this out there and everything, for those that are going to will join me in the raid, and you're wondering what the deal is, why is he wearing what he's wearing and all that. Basically in a nutshell, D-Love was doing a thing where it's like he was. I think like he was talking to some other streamer person that he raided into, and they were talking about like football and stuff. But like, oh, like the Lions are not going to win and everything like that. And D-Love was like, if I was like, okay, if they don't win, then I will dress up in drag. So that's pretty much what happened. The Detroit Lions lost in the football game. So he kept his end of the he kept it being the man of his word. Yes, he was going to do it. So, there's that. I don't want it to be fucking sideways. But yeah, he's doing the thing, and he's keeping to his word and all that. So, yeah, you want to why he looks like that, it's because he made a little bit of a wager, he lost the wager, so yeah. But yeah, I just want to say first and foremost to everyone, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really and truly appreciate it. I hope you have enjoyed the stream and everything like that. My next planned stream, if everything goes well, will hopefully be on Wednesday, which may or may not end up being some more Dead by Daylight, because I think the next part of the Chaos Shuffle tome should be unlocking. I more than likely will probably be doing, doing some of the stuff beforehand, but, in any case, the plan is I'm gonna be trying to probably do like a killer stream for the most part. See if I can be able to get my, rank, my killer rank thing up from like, bronze, or like from ash to at least bronze or something like that. So, yeah. Notification. No. I hate when the phone fucking does that shit. Anyway, so there's gonna be that. Don't know for sure about Thursday. I might actually play. I might probably do like some Elden Ring stuff. Maybe to do like a Tarnished Thursday type of thing, like I did with Tarnished Tuesday. I may probably like either try this, randomly help people out in their world, or I'll probably, or I might try and see about doing some stuff with the Great Pumpkin Eater, because I want to see about maybe doing. I want to see if I can be able to do like if you have the Deathbed Companions quest line and everything, because if I'm playing as one of Phoenix champions, I might as well try to do a quest line or something like that. So yeah, but we'll see what happens. But until then, as always, if you enjoy what you saw today and don't watch us on Twitch, feel free to give the channel a follow and become a fellow Rumble Maniac today. If you want to follow me anywhere else online, check out my YouTube channel, give us with all the usual good stuff, and also feel free to follow me on Twitter as well. But until I see you guys in the next video or live stream, as always, take care everybody, and I hope you all have a good week or weekend.